Hi, I'm Tony Constantine, an investment advisor representative with LifeMark Securities Corp. This is the wrap up for the art of war applied to investing. Let's start off with the four takeaways. Takeaway number one: everybody should have a financial plan. Let me explain it this way, and I'm going to paraphrase the late great Yogi Berra. If you don't know where you're going, how do you know when you get there that you're not someplace else? Confused? Well, without a financial plan, your finances and investments may be a bit confused too. Takeaway number two: everybody should have a prudent decision making process. Why? A prudent process puts rational thought into your decisions instead of emotion. Emotions tend to lead us down the wrong path and cost us money. Takeaway number three: be careful of your information sources. I get information from financial professional organizations probably 60 to 90 times a day. As I read through them, I find that the majority of them have some sort of bias. When I recognize that bias, I delete the message. Biases are emotion based, and I don't do emotionally based investing, period. I won't have my clients doing it either. The other thing that comes to mind is the statement, oh, it's the best thing since sliced bread. Reminds me that years ago, I walked into my favorite bakery, asked for a loaf of Italian bread sliced, and the baker said, come back in an hour, it's got to cool. So, the best sliced bread is not hot? I applied that to my investing philosophy because it takes out, again, the emotion, and it's worked pretty much every time. Takeaway number four: consider hiring the right general. Now, there's no way to compare what your results are with a general to your results without a general. You can't do it both at the same time. However, I can tell you that those folks who worked with the right general felt two things at the end of the rainbow. They were very happy and contented all the way through the process, during good times and bad. And at the end, after they retired, they felt that they couldn't have gotten where they are without the help of that general. Now, let's go to the couple questions and comments that came in. They're basically centered around two things. First, why did the lessons, some of them anyway, seem to be repetitious? Well, they really weren't. What they were encouraging, and what Sun Tzu was encouraging you to do, was if you have any questions, look at your problem from two different perspectives. At least two different perspectives. The second question was, why don't I make any specific recommendations? Well, look at it this way. I don't know how many people are viewing this video, but one of them may have $1 million in investable assets. Another one may have less than $30,000 in investable assets. I can think of no investment that's going to be in the best interest of both of them. So I just avoid all that and keep my specific recommendations to one-on-one with clients about whom I have a plethora of information. Now let's go back to takeaway number one. Everybody should have a financial plan. To help everybody in this, I am providing a web workshop on financial planning entitled Your Prosperity Picture. I'm going to schedule it for sometime in either September or October. We've got some details to work out on that yet. If you would like to assure yourself a spot, you can make a reservation and request an invitation to make sure you have your spot. Email it to aconstantine@lifemark.com or go to the Contact Us page on my website, www.constantinenationalfinancial. Submit your request along with your email address, your name and email address, and I'll get the invitation out to you and the materials and all that stuff when the time is appropriate. Now, if you're wondering why I'm doing all this stuff for free, well, I know that many people are never going to work with an advisor or general. Some people may decide that they want to work with me, and that's what this is all about. As far as I'm concerned, is letting people know who I am, what I do, and giving them an opportunity to know a little bit about me and the way I think and act. And if you're interested, feel free to contact me, and we'll take it from there. If we both can meet and we're comfortable with each other, we can move forward. If not, both in agreement, we won't move forward at all. This next segment is something that might help either way. We all have an idea, at least in our heads, of how we expect our lives to unfold, to include retirement. But have you ever put your plan on paper and checked it to see if it's going to work? If it is going to work, I'm sure you'll be much more happy and contented as you go through life. If it's not going to work, wouldn't you like to know that in time to do something about it? Well, we can help you with that. We can take your numbers, run them through our system, and see if you're going to have the money you think you're going to need to retire on. Now, if you're watching this video series, we are going to do it at no cost or obligation on your part. Simply email me or leave a message through the website requesting to check my numbers along with your contact information and mention the art of war applied to investing just to make sure you don't get charged. The contact information will be on the screen in a moment. These days, so many people do not understand what risk is and how it affects your portfolio. So next week, we're going to come up with a very definite definition of risk and its effect on portfolios. Be sure to come back for that. It's going to be interesting. In the meantime, make every day a great day.